Welcome to our discussion on why would the Egyptians and the people of Gerar want an old Sarah, as explored in Genesis 12:10 to 20 and Genesis 20:1 to 18 by Rabbi Reverend Dr. Michael H. Koplitz. This study addresses two key questions in Genesis narratives. The moral question examines whether Abraham's actions were cowardly or a rational response to existential risk. The historical question explores why Egyptian and Gerar rulers desired Sarah despite her advanced age. A severe famine forces Abraham and Sarah to Egypt, where Abraham instructs Sarah to claim she is his sister. Pharaoh takes Sarah, but divine intervention through plagues reveals the truth, leading to her return. Abraham relocates to Gerar under King Abimelech's rule. He again presents Sarah as his sister, leading Abimelech to take her. God warns Abimelech in a dream of the danger. Abimelech confronts Abraham, who reveals the half-sibling truth. Sarah is returned, and Abimelech rebukes Abraham for the deception. In the ancient Near East, rulers wielded near-absolute power, often claiming desirable women by decree. A husband posed a legal barrier, potentially removed through imprisonment or death. Conversely, a brother could negotiate, receiving gifts. This context explains Abraham's fear and strategic presentation of Sarah as his sister. The Midrashic tradition explains the narrative logic of Sarah's age in Genesis. Abraham and Isaac appeared identical in Isaac's 20s, causing confusion. Abraham's plea to God led to his visible aging, marking the first human aging distinction. This account provides a theological basis for the origin of visible aging, with God as the direct cause. Applying Midrashic logic, if Abraham's aging was delayed by divine intervention, Sarah's youthful appearance at 90 is plausible. This interpretation aligns with the narrative, suggesting Sarah retained her youthful looks, transforming the story's coherence. Abraham's actions were strategic, not cowardly. He assessed real threats and used cultural knowledge as a survival tool. By presenting Sarah as his sister, he transformed from a potential obstacle to a negotiator, minimizing his risk of execution. In Genesis 12 and 20, we see two episodes with structural parallels. In Egypt, Pharaoh faces plagues, while in Gerar, King Abimelech receives a divine warning. Both result in Sarah's return and Abraham's expulsion or rebuke. The half-sister truth is explicitly confirmed in Gerar, highlighting a deliberate literary pattern for theological analysis. The theological dimension of divine protection in Genesis 12 and 20 highlights God's role as the guardian of the covenant. Despite human vulnerability, divine intervention is swift, ensuring covenant preservation. This pattern underscores God's active protection of Sarah's integrity, affirming that divine purposes transcend human limitations and moral failures. Interpretive frameworks for master's level study include historical critical, which examines ancient Near Eastern contexts, Midrashic rabbinic, filling textual gaps for coherence, literary canonical, analyzing structural symmetry in type scenes, and theological ethical, exploring moral dimensions and divine faithfulness in covenant integrity. Cultural context is crucial for understanding Abraham's actions. Midrashic tradition clarifies Sarah's desirability. The recurring type scene structure highlights divine preservation of the covenant. Employing multiple interpretive lenses enriches our understanding, avoiding simplistic judgments.